Okay, while we're waiting for this countdown to finish, I'm just going to really quickly show an article for Max Preps, which is a high school recruiting platform that ranks players. Just so everyone can familiarize themselves with Aylen. Come on. Stop that. Share screen. Here we go. This is the Max Preps article. This is the young man and his team that we're going to watch tonight in the state playoffs. Max Preps, 8th grader Aylen Garnett averaging 41.6 points per game, 12.6 rebounds, 7.2 steals, and 4 assists per contest. Like, come on. Ranked 3rd nationally in points per game. He's an 8th grader playing varsity, people. Just amazing. And what's even more amazing is that by all accounts, he is an outstanding young man. So, the class of 2030. So he's class of 2030. Gosh, that makes me feel so old. December 5th versus Riverside Christian, 41 points, 13 rebounds, 47 points, 40 points, 56 points versus Waitsburg, 50 points versus Riverside Christian. They must be a team in their league, play them twice a year. Recently earned 1B Southeast Conference Player of the Year honors. So, this is the young man and his team that we're cheering on tonight. Aylen Garnett and the Touchet. I don't know how to pronounce that because it looks like a French word. And so the ET on the end is supposed to be silent, I thought, but I have no idea. I'm going to find out, though. I know somebody that knows how to pronounce it. So I'm going to find out. So next time I can pronounce it correctly. But keep an eye out for this kid, because if he's an 8th grader playing varsity basketball, breaking the state scoring record, he's going places. Oh no, now we got to find the game stream again. That's my bad. Here we go. Here's the game stream. Play that. Your event is about to start. Sweet. Good timing. Oh, Debbie Niner fan, thank you so much for dropping in and giving a thumbs up here. This is a sports thing. This is high school basketball. And this is a young man that I wanted to give a shout out because, man, he's talented. And we want to cheer on him and his team. All right. Here we go. I'm going to go quiet while this audio from the game is playing and the pregame. We'll check in at halftime. How's that sound?
This is Clemson's game as the number 13 seed, and Touchet is the 12th seed. So this is a very evenly matched up game. Something to point out, though, is that ball players in their own right. So expect to see an absolute dogfight of the game as we go into this Washington 1B state tournament.
There are many ways for businesses to expand their customer base, but one of the tried and true ways of increasing customer loyalty and recognizing employees is to put your name and logo on promotional and motivational items. You can find a wide selection at Alderson's Awards West in Centralia. Shirts, hats, coats, mugs, pens, and more, all with high-quality screen printing or embroidery done on-site. For a full catalog of items at great prices, go to aldersons.net.
The weather is changing, and it's time to make sure your vehicle is ready for heavy rain, cold morning starts, plus ice and snow. Schedule an appointment now at Point S Centralia OK Tire to have a multi-point inspection. The pros at Point S will check your shocks, brakes, including fluid, battery, and of course, your tires. Point S Centralia OK Tire has the best brand name tires like Cooper, Goodyear, and Nokian in stock and ready to put on. Your new tires also come with a warranty good at over 200 locations. Point S Centralia OK Tire, 1741 Harrison Avenue in Centralia.
Are you making these money mistakes that will
ruin your employees?
Act rich, get rich.
It's new. It's gross. It's Bitcoin. Crypto, baby. Are you wondering, how am I making money? How am I traveling the world and just living my best life? Well, it's pretty easy. Okay?
See what I mean? Let's talk about managing your money in real life.
Mom, get out of here.
Thank you.
Find a healthier approach to money at Gisa.
Looking for what comes next? For that moment when everything finally...
1 minute!
Proactive physical therapy and Olympian Lacey has made a huge name in training young athletes. But Proactive is much more than that and caters to all individuals coming back from any type of injury.
More ads. I just muted because it was more ads. But I did want to say, like, it's cool the sponsors that sponsor this for the NFHS, because obviously the NFHS, that's probably something like the National Federation of High School Sports or something like that. And so they're a nonprofit. Like, they're airing this and we get to watch it. Oh, wait. No, there's a help button. I thought that said skip down there. And I was like, yes, skip all the ads. No, we're not skipping. We're wading through it. I just hope it's not literally like every 5 minutes during the actual game. That will get annoying. Napa Auto Parts sponsoring this game. And another ad. Nike. You know what's interesting about these ads, and something that's kind of a hot topic, is we have NIL in college now, right? So previously amateur athletes, college basketball, football, sports stars, couldn't officially be paid. All right, I'm going to turn the audio on in just a second, but I want to say that NIL is now going to dribble down to high school. It already is legal in the state of Florida. NIL, name, image, likeness, for a student athlete to be paid money to play at a particular school. That's legal in the state of Florida. I don't know any other states that it's legal in, but it's legal in every state in college, of course, but it's dribbled down in Florida to high school athletes. They can now be paid. And they can get paid a lot of money. And I may or may not know of somebody that knows somebody that has a high school athlete that's getting paid a lot of money to play football in the state of Florida. All right, I'm going to turn the audio back on and then I'm going to shut up.
Fans, welcome to Richmond High School North Naval Gymnasium and today's WIAA Visa Credit Union Boys 1B State Basketball Opening Round game between the visiting team, Summit Hospital Christian School and the home team, the Touchet Redhawks.
Wow, good show out for the Redhawks fans.
All of these student athletes deserve to compete in an equitable and safe environment. We ask today's participants to support discriminatory behavior to officials and event management. Event staff may terminate the contest if behavior is deemed extreme and a safe resolution cannot be reached. We also encourage spectators to stand against any instances of discriminatory conduct by reporting harmful behavior to a member of the event staff. Now, let's meet the non-stars for the visitors from Summit Classical Christian School. Number 3, Maxim Gus. Number 10, Gage Lancaster. Number 11, Garcia. Now time to be 10 starters. First for the Archers. Number 12, Blue Forest. For the Redhawks, number 20, Aylen Garnett. For the Archers, number 13, Touchet Redhawks. For the Redhawks, number 24, Hudson Zessin. For the Archers, number 21, Liam Brown. For the Redhawks, number 2, Cooper Humphrey. For the Archers, number 22, Jay Goodhill. For the Redhawks, Isai Brazado. For the Archers, number 25, Caden Brady. And for the Redhawks, number 11, Tyler Humphrey. Now looking at the coaching staff, the Archers are led by Pat Desmet and Brayton. He's assisted by Greg Forrest. The Redhawks are led by Scott Parker. He's assisted by Luis Preciado. We get an end to the start of the day, so we're going to jump right into basketball. Tonight's officials are Brett Simpson, Greg Mitchell, and Lucas Harada.
Welcome back to Art Day Wall Gymnasium. We're going to have a great matchup here between Summit Classical and Touchet High School. Teams seeded 13 and 12 respectively in a winner-go-home situation here, as the tip is won by the Redhawks. Looking to start things off right here with a deep three off the mark, a little bit short, rebounded by the Archers.
Aylen is number 20 in white.
I'm your host, Hayden Morash, and alongside me is my co-host, Kennedy Tate.
Doing the jump ball. Aylen did the jump ball.
Archers looking for any sort of looks, don't have it. Instead, kick it back out to the wing, now up top. Archers trying to get things going. Great defensive possession here from the Redhawks, really bringing it early. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Archers going to have to put something up here soon. Stuffed away. Great defensive effort there. Archers coming, the Redhawks coming up with it. That was number 24, Hudson Zessin. Now going to work is the 8th grader, Aylen Garnett, swinging outside to the wing. Back up top now, looking to attack inside. Instead, kicks it back out. Going to have a wide open three. Great pump fake. Now down on the baseline. Gets the jumper to go. That's number 2, Cooper Humphrey. The textbook jumper there. Redhawks with an early lead here at Art Day Wald. Now the Archers successfully break the press. Past the half court. Looking inside. Finds their man. Now back up top. Swinging around. Great ball movement here early from both teams. Around a wide open three from the corner. Air ball off the mark. Both teams fighting for it here. It's the Redhawks coming up with it, and it's going to be out of bounds here. It will be the Archers basketball staying here. Inbounding for the Archers is number 35, Caden Brady. See what type of play call they go with here. Elect to just kick it outside with a wide open three here now. Digging in off the mark a little deep. Great putback, second chance. Does not get it to drop instead. Number 24 again. Hudson Zessin coming up with that one. Aylen Garnett now with 3 of his own. A little bit short there. Archers coming up the ball. And we're going to have a loose ball foul here. It's going to be staying here. This one's going to be on the Redhawks. It's going to be number 11, Tyler Humphrey, his first of the night. Archers to inbound here. Just behind midcourt. Kicking it up the court now ahead to Hudson Gledhill. Looking to get things going for the Archers. Good ball movement again. Gledhill now down low to the baseline. Baseline looking inside, back to Gledhill. Gledhill going to look inside, instead goes back to the baseline. Now inside yet again. Open look won't go. Fighting for the board is Garnett. Garnett, a little bit of a tie-up here on the ground. We're going to have a little bit of a jump ball here. Great defensive effort there to force that. It will stay in the Archers' favor, but the possession arrow will change. Now to inbound the Archers. Kicking it up top, finding the open man. Great ball movement again. Wide open three. Won't go, off the mark. The Redhawk basketball. Kenny, I think they're doing an excellent job of ball movement here early, just unfortunately not getting their shots to drop, but as we know, that will change going on later in the game.
Yeah, 100%. Couldn't have said it better myself. They just need to get something going, and then we'll start to see this game really kick off. I would have.
All right, I just had to pause it for a second. These guys are obviously familiar with the Archer team. That's the team in the dark jerseys here. But he just said, oh, they're getting good ball movement. Their shots just aren't dropping. But we know for sure that's going to change later on. And then the color guy comes in. He's like, oh, yeah, that's right. They're going to start dropping for sure. Don't know basketball all that well, do you, dude? Oh, but Aylen's got to get going. Like, he had a rebound right down there, a defensive rebound that he lost the handle on and ended up being a jump ball, and he missed his first three-pointer. That's okay. Good shooters know you just got to keep shooting even when you miss. But I thought this play-by-play guy, I actually like him a little bit, but the color guy, I didn't even know there was a second announcer until like 5 seconds ago, and then he chimed in on the whole, oh yeah, shots are going to start dropping thing, but that doesn't always happen. All right, here we go. Continuing on. There we go.
Brady, go to work. 6-4, Archers down 2 here. Redhawks with an early lead. Yet again, Aylen Garnett bringing the ball up for the Redhawks. See if he can get in his bag here. Finds the open man. Wide open three. Will not go off the mark. Instead, rebounded by Summit. They will head up court. Going to take a wide open transition three off the mark, a little bit deep. Don't know if that was the correct shot there in that moment. Nonetheless, they come up with the O-board and kick it back out to the top. Now on the wing, get another three. This one will go. Jake Gledhill. Excellent three. Excellent confidence to reload and shoot another one, Kennedy, after the 2 consecutive misses. Looking right from way downtown. A little bit short there. Great O-board yet again, though, from the Redhawks. Redhawks kick it out. We're going to get some ball movement going here early. Driving baseline, does not have it. Instead kicks it out, open three. Off the mark, little deep. Aylen Garnett fighting for the board. Gets a putback opportunity. Second chance point. Aylen Garnett with the bucket. He's up to 4 on the night. Leading scorer of the game so far. Picking up 4 boards. Going to steal. Aylen Garnett tips it away. Tips it away again. Does not come up with it, though. Summit maintaining possession of the basketball. The Archers look to make something happen. And again, stolen away by the Redhawks. Redhawks really bringing the pressure defensively here early, Kennedy. Aylen Garnett looks to continue his success so far here.
Yeah, he finds himself doubled.
It's pretty funny, honestly, that they're doubling an 8th grader. Drives down to the hole and it gets blocked. Stuck away there by 21, Liam Brown of the Archers. Now they're in the transition, looking for a layup here. Going to get the and one.
Oh no, Aylen!
Acrobatic lay. And the foul going to be on Aylen Garnett. He's going to head to the line here, trying to convert his 3-point play. We're going to have our first sub of the game here for the Redhawks. It's going to be number 12, Johnny Garcia, coming into the game. Also an 8th grader. So we have 2 8th graders on the court here. At a varsity level, you just don't ever see that, Kennedy. Pretty impressive stuff from these 2 kids to possess that talent.
Absolutely.
And the 3-point play free throw was off the mark. Aylen Garnett now losing the ball. Archer's going to come up with it, though. Great fight there in the backcourt to force a steal. Great kick out to the wing. Open three. Little deep there. Aylen Garnett gets it tipped out of. Oh, and again, coming up with another 3 reload. Off the mark, boarded again by Summit. And this one's going to get kicked away. Should be a tip. Should not be a backcourt violation at all.
That should have been a backcourt violation.
Set.
I disagree.
Kicks it out top. Looking inside, maybe. Redhawks playing man defense, but doing so very effectively. Right hand lay, little deep. O-board yet again. No. Won't go, but the tip in. Second chance opportunity. Jake Gledhill using his size to elevate and put away that layup. The Archers are up 11-8 here. Aylen Garnett being double teamed, trying to do everything in his power to get through them. Finds the open man. What a pass. Midi off the mark. Second chance rebound. It's going to come up with it, and they're going to go up. A little bit of a tip there from the Archers. Great defensive possession. Picking it up in the transition now is the Archers. Archers going to eye up a 3 here, but not take it. Going to drive inside. Take it back out to the wing. Wing's going to drive baseline here. Going to look to get inside. Use that right hand off the mark. Comes up short. Aylen Garnett coming up the board again. He's going to get picked up immediately. They do not want him to score at all. Double team, triple team. Just quadruple team foul on the ground. He got the bucket to go. They're going to say that it was on the ground, but before the shot will not count. I mean, this guy's looking like Michael Jordan out there. They got the whole team guarding him, Kennedy.
He's quadruple teamed. He makes the shot and they don't count it. Oh my gosh.
10. So like that, I totally get it. It's just really fun to watch now.
I mean, he's giving them work, man. All eyes are on him. He finds the open man. Swings it across the court. Great find. 3 off the mark, though. Another offensive rebound for the Redhawks. Wide open down low. Left or right hand lay on the left side will go. It is good. That is number 15, Isai Preciado with the bucket. Tipped away by Garnet. Great defensive possession. He's going to go in the transition, going to take a pull-up at the free throw line, and that's a good shot there from Aylen Garnett to find the open shot. Time winding down here in the first quarter, a little under a minute remaining. See if the Archers can respond here. Archers now up top. Great defense from the Redhawks here early, but a very tight game, only 12-11. Wide open 3 downtown. Deep, will not go. Rebounded by the Redhawks. Redhawks in the transition now. Looking, finding the open man inside. It's going to take a left-hand lay off the mark. Rebounded by the Archers. Archers now maintaining control of the basketball. Only a second separating the shot. And game clock going to steal by the Redhawks. Great effort there to poke that away from Isai Preciado. And Garnett going to pull up from downtown. Gets it to go! Aylen Garnett, junior day. This kid is so raw. And they're going to get another steal. Throwing it in is Garnett trying to fight for the ball. Loose ball. Archers now on the fast break, looking to get a right-hand lay to drop. And we're going to have a foul in the transition. Foul going to be on number 24, Hudson Zesson. Heading to the line is the Archers, looking to cut back on the 4-point deficit that they find themselves in. This Aylen Garnett kid can do it all, Kennedy. This is going to be a fun game to watch him perform. Shooting 2 now is the Archers. Luke Forrest gets the first one to drop. Couple subs here for the Redhawks. 3 people coming into the game. Digs in now for the second attempt. See if he can convert yet again. And Forrest does. Got to think Aylen Garnett's going to take the last shot here, Kennedy. See what they do here. 5 on the clock. Oh, no. Instead, deep 3 off the mark. Archers, 1 second left on the clock. His time's going to wind down here. Kenny, what were your thoughts on that first quarter?
I think that really you just have to contain Aylen Garnett, and I don't quite yet have a solution how you're going to do that because I have watched him dribble your entire team twice. But this is a capable game, and obviously they're only up by 2 at the end of the first quarter. So this is by no means not going to be a blowout. This is going to be a very close game. And I think if you can contain Aylen Garnett, you basically contain the entire Redhawks team.
Yeah, great.
Wow. Are you guys watching this? Aylen Garnett is an 8th grader playing varsity basketball. And he's just dominating this game. Like that 3-pointer, I believe was an NBA 3-pointer that he hit like a couple of minutes ago. And the announcers for their team are like, if you can contain Aylen Garnett, then you can contain the Redhawks. Like they admit, and they even compared him to Michael Jordan. That's just insane. I haven't heard that comparison in a long time. Wow. This is so fun to watch, though. Like, it's a close game. Oh, wait, here we go. All right, we're back in action. Wow, that was a quick break.
Aylen Garnett with the ball up top for the Redhawks. See if they can continue their offensive success here. Immediately picking up on Garnett is Summit. They are double teaming him. He's still going to step through, finding a way. We're going to have a foul on the ground here on the Archers.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have let go of the ball if it was a foul.
No, he would not have at all. He still found a way to get open if they didn't foul him. Pretty impressive stuff. Foul going to be on number 35, Caden Brady of the Archers there. Garnett now 2 inbound. Redhawks looking to get anything going here. Isai Preciado with a great find on the wing here. Off the mark, won't go. Rebounded by the Archers, number 22, Jake Gledo. Marching down the court now with pace. The Archers can slow it down, get into a little bit of a set here on offense. Try and get the ball inside, get more players involved. If they do, they find Gledhill down low with a size advantage over his defender. And he's going to go up and elevate with the right hand. Will not get it to drop at all. Instead, rebounded by the Redhawks, 24. Zessen with the board there. Now in the corner, it's going to be tipped away. Ball staying here out of bounds off the Archers. One heck of a game here at Archwald. 7-11 remaining in this half. It's 15 Redhawks, 13 Archers. Aylen Garnett to inbound. I think they were almost double teaming there on that inbound, Kennedy. We're going to have an offensive foul here. It's going to be 24 Hudson Zessen with his second personal of the night. Archer basketball going the other way. Redhawks bringing a little bit of a pressure, trying to apply the pressure, make them make a mistake. Garnett picks it up. Now it's 13 Hudson Gledhill with the ball. Gledhill now finds his man on the wing, gives it right back immediately. Looking for his brother down low, doesn't have him. Instead, Aylen Garnett coming up with the ball again. Let's see what he can do on offense, Kennedy. He's going to go all the way to the rack. Right-hand lay will not drop. He was double teamed the whole time, though, yet again. Fighting for the ball. Does not get it, though. Throws away to the Archers instead. Great hustle, though, from the Redhawks to try and keep possession of the basketball. Gledhill coming down now. Now back to Gledhill up top. Gledhill going to drive inside, look for his brother down low. Doesn't have him. Now looking inside, different body here. We're going to get it to drop. That's Caden Brady with the right hand finish. We're tied in the knot here at 15, Kennedy. 6 minutes remaining in this half. Crowd getting involved now, trying to hype up the Archers. As Redhawks try to respond with the three. Don't get it to drop, though. Aylen Garnett fighting for a board down low. Does not come up with it, though. Instead, Gledhill of the Archers swings it up to his brother. Now out to the wing is Forrest. Forrest looking inside to Gledhill. Doesn't have him. Instead, Aylen Garnett coming with it. Now, Redhawks have numbers on this fast break. He's going to kick it outside to a wide open player on the wing. This three off the mark, deep. Oh, yeah, Summit in the transition now. It's going to be a free lay. Oh, and he fumbles it. Kicks it out to Aylen Garnett with the steal. A little bit of a slippage there. Maybe thinking too fast there. Instead, Garnett going to get the ball in transition. We're going to have a foul. No shot. It's going to be on the ground. The presence is insane. It's like he's got a gravitational pull on offense, Kenny. It seems that all the Summit players seem to flow towards Aylen Garnett. They don't want him to score whatsoever.
This is the first time I've seen, like, aura defending. Like, you're just defending his aura.
Like, genuine. We have not seen this at all year in all the games that we've called.
Which has been about 50. If you're counting, like, this kid is insane.
Aura defending. Aura defending.
Especially at such a young age. It's so impressive to see. Now the Redhawks looking to get things going. Isai Preciado swings it outside to the wing. That's number 12, Johnny Garcia with the ball. Now back to Aylen Garnett, who's double teamed. He's going to drop a guy, take a three off the mark. Would have been a highlight reel had he converted there. Great move on offense nonetheless. Summit Archers marching down the court. It's Gledhill. He gets stuffed by Garnett. He can do it all, Kennedy. He can do it on offense. He can do it beyond the arc. He can do it inside the key. He can do it from the mid-range. And then defensively, too, Aylen Garnett with the block.
As he takes a break to tie his shoes.
Got to tie his shoes, of course. Make sure he stays sharp.
Looks like he did a pretty good job tying those shoes. Those were good shoe ties.
He's doing a good job at everything here tonight. Kennedy is the Archers inbound the ball to Hudson Gledhill. Gledhill looking inside now. Finds his man.
I do want to say one thing the Archers are doing a lot better than the Redhawks is simply playing as a team, though.
Yeah.
As you get a fundamental midi jumper, unable to get it to go. But everyone touches the ball almost every possession. I really like that about them.
I do too. Yeah, you kind of got to, focus on the man with the ball right now. Aylen Garnett finds the open man again. He's doing that very effectively tonight. Driving to the rack, though. Right-hand finish. He's good. There's other weapons on this team as Kyler Pumphrey comes away with the right-handed layup, gets himself on the board with 2 points. Redhawks find themselves with a 2-point lead over the Archers. Archers now kicking it down low to the baseline. Baseline now back up swimming. Gledhill going to take a deep three. A little deep off the mark. Redhawks fighting for a board, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds off the Redhawks. Should be the correct call here. Yeah, that's the correct call. Out of bounds, tipped out of bounds off number 12, Johnny Garcia will be the Archer basketball. Shot clock resetting since he tipped it. And the Archers marching down now. Gledhill up top with the ball, looking inside, great pass down low, and gets stuffed by Garnett yet again. Holy smokes, this kid's full of talent. Redhawks marching down, not going to take a three of their own. Off the mark, rebounded again by the Archers. Gledhill bringing it up for them. Looking to go to work down low with the size advantage. Garnett tries to pick him up, and he does so. forcing a miss, but another O board by the Archers. Archers now down on the baseline. Gledhill, another three, and it's good. Gledhill with a three from the corner, giving the Archers a 1-point lead over the Redhawks here. Aylen Garnett immediately being double teamed. He finds the open man wide on the base. Does not get the lay to drop though. Archers coming up with the ball now in the transition is Gledhill yet again. Gledhill eyeing up a three. He's a threat from beyond the arc as we've seen. Great ball movement here early from the Archers now. In an offensive set, looking inside, doesn't have his man. Now back up top, now down low to the wing, back up top again. Good ball movement. Right hand lay off the mark, tipped way up in the air, but it's the Archers coming down to it, and Gledhill's going to be wide open again for another three. Gets this one to go. Gledhill is on fire. He's got the hot hand, 11 points, leading scorer in this one. See if the Redhawks can respond there, find themselves in a 4-point deficit. Redhawks now find the man inside. Going to kick a wide open right hand lay, does not get it to drop inside. Gledhill with another rebound. Responding, he's kind of stealing the show from Garnet here. Little's going to go in transition, finds a man on the wing, now back up top. Looking inside of the wing. Good ball movement here from the Archers, not rushing anything, trying to get the best shot possible. Going to drive baseline here, get a little right-hand finish, will not get it to drop though. Aylen Garnett coming up with the rebound again. He's going to look to go coast to coast here and convert on the lay. Right-hand lay is good. Aylen Garnett, coast to coast. How you doing? We're going to have a timeout here by the Redhawks, and we will be back shortly after this quick break.
Visit Giza.com to get your school's card today. Ensure that NC way. Today, the United States Air Force salutes our student athletes, just like on the court, in the airport's teamwork, leadership, and excellence takes center stage. Learn how you can aim high at airforce.com.
Guys, Aylen Garnett, number 20 in the white jersey, is a special, special player. He is.
Now is the time to apply for a GISA Credit Union scholarship. GISA offers scholarships in 4 categories: high school credit union, entering freshman, continuing education, and loan repayment. For more details on the GISA scholarship program, go to GISA.com.
Yeah, Redhawks being in a press here after that timeout break here. Really bringing the pressure on defense, trying to slow down Gledhill, who's been on fire recently. They're going to find him wide open. Gledhill, right-hand leg, gets it to go. Oh, my goodness, Jake Gledhill. He's up to 13 on the night. Back to the leading scorer here over Garnett, who has 11. Redhawks, good ball movement here, looking to get everybody involved. And he's going to lose the ball there. Unfortunately, it'll be the Archer basketball going the other way. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Isai Preciado could not come up with that one.
I do want to say, if I'm a player on the Redhawks and I have a teammate who is being double teamed at all times, that means there's always going to be someone open somewhere. I'm looking to just swing the ball. You need to make your shots. If you have an open guy, that open guy should make his shots at all times.
Gledhill eyes up another three, and he lets the crowd know, holding up his hand. Gledhill up to 16 on the night. He's a force to be reckoned with from beyond the arc. Redhawks trying to get ball movement involved. Like mentioned, Kennedy said, there's always an open man when somebody's being double teamed. He's going to go to work here. He gets fouled down low. Redhawks will go ahead to the line, shooting 2. And that will be number 11, Kyler Pumphrey, heading to the line. Foul on number 22, Jake Gledhill. Only his first of the night. Complimenting his 16 points, though. He has the majority of the Archers' points here, almost single-handedly outscoring the Redhawks on his own. First free throw is good there for Pumphrey. Substitution, number 22, Parker Rivas, checking into the game. Minute 37 remaining in this half, Kennedy. It'll be interesting to see what happens before the end of this quarter. Gets the free throw to drop on the second try. 5-point game here Archers find themselves with a 5-point lead. See if Gledhill can continue his success on offense here. He is being face guarded down low. Good ball movement, though, from the Archers. Looking inside, he's going to take maybe one too many steps. No call, but instead Gledhill coming up again. Second chance point will not go. Instead, Redhawks coming up with the rebound.
Get it under
Aylen
5
Garnett
before
now
halftime.
in the half
Just
court.
get it under 5.
Gets it, finds the open man in the corner. Wide open three.
There we go. There
That's
we
what
go.
like to see Cooper Pumphrey with the 3. Great ball movement from Garnett to find the open man. See if the Archers can respond here on offense. Looking to get into a set. Tipped away here. No backcourt violation. Looking a little flustered here, though, as the Redhawks really being the press. We got to get it across half court here.
Oh, man.
And we
I think
do now.
that was
The Archers looking down low. Finds Gledhill wide
was an
open.
8-second
Great
count.
pin down block there by Gledhill to get open. And he gets a late drop. He's up to 18 on the night. Redhawks now in the transition. Garnett double teamed up top per usual. Finds his man open on the wing, though. And then stolen by Gledhill. Gledhill looking to go in the transition here. Probably just going to take it himself. Little right-hand lay, and is good. Right-hand lay, Gledhill. Up to 20 on the night, setting the tone here early. Garnett's going to pull it from way downtown. Oh, my goodness. Aylen Garnett. That was from the logo. Redhawks down 3, time winding down, 13 left on the clock. Let's see if the Archers can respond before the end of the half. Driving baseline now, finds the open man. Blocked by Garnett, but the putback opportunity is good. Number 21, Liam Brown. Garnett chucking up a shot before half, will not go. Our score before half here, 27 Redhawks, 32 Archers, and we have ourselves a classic here, Kennedy.
Woo! That was a first half. Oh my gosh. So Aylen Garnett is an 8th grader playing varsity basketball, and he's the one that the coach counts on to take the ball out of bounds, to take the ball up the court, to find the open player and hit the open shot. And he did. I honestly think he hit at least 2 NBA threes in that first half. But the team is down. Basketball is a team sport. The team is down. They got to play defense. That Gledhill dude from the other team, man, he is on fire. And he needs to be locked down in the second half. Like, he's feeling it. He has outscored Aylen in the first half, I believe. I don't know what the score is individual wise, but he's got I think he has 20 points in the first half. And I know who are real basketball fans who aren't, because when we started this, we had 10 to 12 people watching, and now we have 3. Trace on the case. We have 3 people watching, and that's me and you and somebody else, and that's okay. I'm a huge basketball fan. I'm from Indiana. I can't help it. It's in my genes. So I'm going to let the halftime ads play a little bit. This is kind of cool. We're seeing some sports things going on, state championships. So Trace on the case. I wish you could jump up with me because you could tell everybody. Hey, Kat. Kate. Caitlin's in here. You're the 3rd. Oh, no. Now we have 4. Caitlin. We're all rooting for Aylen. We're rooting for the Redhawks. Trace on the case. Yeah, the defense has to wake up is what needs to happen. They need to shut that Gledhill dude down. They let him go rampant in the first half. 20 points and a half. And what is the Redhawks have 27 total points? So yeah, they got to wake up. They need to play defense. I'm sure the coach is back there giving him a good lecture right now. Halftime lectures when your team is down are not fun. Oh, the Gledhill is huge? It looks like he's maybe 6'5", 6'6". That's not huge. Aylen's 6'2". He can take him. Actually, I think Aylen was playing defense on at 1 point 1-on-1, and he got scored on. So I don't know if the coach switched up who's playing Gladhill, or if it just like happens naturally out of whatever defense the coach calls. Caitlin, you need to go play for the Redhawks. You could take Gladhill out. You could defend him. Stephanie, what? Hi, Stephanie. I'm going to highlight that. Stephanie, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to try cheering a little bit harder in the second half so the Redhawks can come away with a victory. But you know what? The game is played on the floor, and the guys on the floor got to play a little better defense on Gladhill in the second half. A little bit better. All right, let's see. Hold on, Trace. Tracy. I shut down all my windows when I go live because it gets to be too much noise. So I got to open my windows back up, and I got to send you the link. All right. It's in Messenger. I just DM'd you the link if you want to come up. Yeah. I mean, that was a good game, though. And Aylen is like an exciting player to watch. But Gladhill was an exciting player to watch, too, in the first half. So somebody's got to figure out, somebody on the Redhawks has to figure out how to shut him down. Oh, man. This TV crew has a good editing team. Like, they must have some type of a program that, like, clips out. Like, boop, 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 boop. I use CapCut, but it takes me, like, 5 times the length of the video that I'm editing to actually edit it. Like, if I record a 5-minute video, it takes me like an hour to edit it for publishing. And they just like came up with that. Their TV crew, their video crew just like came up with those highlights. Boom, boom, boom. They have a good crew. Always appreciate a good crew. Caitlin. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to do lasagna. I wonder if you can do a lasagna on the smoker. Carol, hey there, Carol. Welcome in. It's cool to be able to sit down and watch a game together. Kind of family style. I haven't met you, Stephanie. I haven't met you, Carol. But it feels like family. Cheering on Aylen and the Redhawks. So I think that Gladhill dude had like 20 points. Okay. Field goal percentage, 39%. I mean, that's a good percentage, but 3-pointers, 3 of 15. Ouch. 4 of 13. Ouch. Both teams did not shoot well from 3. There were only. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to the stage.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm looking at the halftime stats.
Oh, okay. What do we got?
There were only 5 free throws shot in the first half total. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
3 by one team, 2 by the other. 7 turnovers, 6 turnovers. That's pretty standard for high school basketball. Rebounds. Okay, there's the difference in the game right there. And I hope the Redhawks coach is preaching on this. The Archers had 26 rebounds to 15 for the Redhawks.
Wow. Yep. That's it.
Yeah, that is the difference in the game. That is absolutely.
And they're playing smart defense because Aylen usually gets fouled a lot. They, trying to contain him, they end up fouling, and they're not fouling him. So
No, and they're picking up, they're double teaming him as soon as he gets the ball in his hands. They double team him, triple team him, quadruple team him. Like they are very well aware of who Aylen is and what he can do with the basketball.
Yeah, they plan for him.
Yep, they have it out for him for sure.
Yeah,
I'm telling you though, someday somebody is going to go back on my channel, like 5-6 years from now, after, because he's going to have to go to college for a year or two.
I know, at least, yeah.
And then he's going to go to the NBA. But you know what? If he goes to a college with a good NIL program, he's not going to have to go to the NBA. He could get his college degree before he goes pro.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, he comes from, his family all goes to college. You know what I mean? He comes from a lot of college graduates.
Oh yeah, well you can tell by the way that you can tell by the way he handles the ball. He's intelligent.
Yeah, but then
really
also
smart.
These days, you can go to college anytime and online, or you know what I mean? You could go to college while you were playing NBA if you wanted to,
Right, so, but you can't play college and NBA at the same time.
No, but you could, if you wanted to move on and earn more money, then you could. I'm not saying that's what they'd want.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Yeah, I look at it like Zach Edey, who is a Purdue basketball player, 7'3", helped Purdue get to the Final Four and to the championship game against UConn, and his senior year, he stayed for his senior year, and I think he made in the neighborhood of $1 million NIL money.
Oh, good, yeah.
But the second that he went pro, he's making $5-6 million probably. I don't know. He was a first round pick. I think he was the number 1 overall draft pick when he went pro. So he's probably making close to $10 million a year, which is way more than what he was making in college. So NIL is good. NIL is good, but it's not going to keep players from going pro early.
Right. But also I think money isn't everything. You know what I mean? There's so much.
But it sure is tempting. It sure is tempting for college age males.
I'm
sure
it must be. I just want him to stay healthy, and I just want him to continue that great love of the game that he has. And
oh wow, we're in the third period already.
Yep.
We'll talk about afterwards. I want you to talk about what a good kid he is, and
he is a good kid.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll talk about that, but I'm gonna turn on the audio from the game now.
Okay.
Guy back up top. Little pump fake three, gonna drive inside. Now finds the open man in the corner. Deep three off the mark. Following though, fighting for the second chance. Offensive rebound, but it's Archer's coming up with it, and he's gonna get smothered down low. Should be a jump ball here, Kennedy. We may have a foul call. Look to see the ultimate decision. Oh, correction, actually, we're going to have a timeout called here by the Archers. They will maintain possession of the basketball. What do you think we need to see going into the second half for both teams, Kennedy?
For the Redhawks, I think we need to see Aylen Garnett. And for Summit Classical, I think we need to see them just keep playing. Make your shots. They do have not a comfortable, but they have a not uncomfortable lead. Yeah. Right?
This guy does not know what he's talking about.
We need to see them play defense, play offense, make the simple shots. Let's not get too complicated now. We don't need no weird zones or anything. Just do your job and do it to a high level. And then I think
he just said, we need to see Aylen Garnett. We need to see lots of Aylen Garnett. No, we need to see the Redhawks play defense and rebound. That's what we need to see. I have a different opinion than this announcer, but that's okay.
It's 8. Fun fact, actually, out here. 8th graders outnumber seniors on the court. There's 3 8th graders in today's game and only 2 seniors. Pretty young class group of guys out here.
Very youthful group, one could say.
Very youthful, Kennedy. And full of talent as they've displayed so successfully tonight. Archers now looking to respond, getting inside. Right-hand jumper off the mark. Aylen Garnett coming up with that rebound yet again. Garnett up to 6 rebounds on the night after that one. He's picked up immediately, double team right after the half court. Open man again in the corner, and it's good. From the corner, number 2, Cooper Pumphrey. That's what has to happen, Kennedy. Since Aylen Garnett is being double teamed, the guys that are open have to make those shots and capitalize on that opportunity. Archer's now moving the ball around, trying to find the open man. Redhawks doing a great job staying firm defensively. Tipped away now by number 24, Hudson Zessen. Archer basketball staying here with 12 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Archer's the inbound here. Let's kick it up top. Never mind. Kick it out to the wing here. Finding Gledhill wide open beyond the arc. Going to take a three. Looking to get going. A little deep though. Fighting for the rebound down low. Aylen Garnett coming up with it again. His 7th of the night. He gets down low. Pulls up from way downtown. A little short though, off the mark. Instead, Summit coming up with that rebound now in the transition. He's going to go a little hop step lay using that body. Get better positioning. Doesn't get it to go though. Instead, the Redhawks coming up with it back now to Aylen Garnett. Picked up immediately full court and should have another defender grabbing him soon. Swung to the wing now and stolen away by Summit. Great defensive effort there from number 12, Luke Forrest, to get the steal. Now Gledhill going to march up, going to take a transition three. He was feeling it. A little bit of a heat check off the mark, though. Now Garnett in transition, not having more than 2 guys on him. A little floater with the right hand off the mark. Fighting for the rebound, gets it. Going up again, wide open layup. Using his body to take advantage there and elevate for the lay. We are all tied up at 32 here. Kennedy, Garnett up to 16 on the night. Archer's looking to respond here, trying to minimize the momentum. And stolen away by Garnett. He's doing it all for the Redhawks here, showing that he wants it more, especially in an elimination game like this one. Deep three now off the mark, little deep, rebounded by the Archers. It's number 21, Liam Brown, coming up with that one. Back to Gledhill in the backcourt. Gledhill looks inside, great dish down low, but it's tipped away off his teammate's hand, unfortunately. Redhawk basketball. Aylen Garnett, primary ball handler for the Redhawks, bringing it up the court. And he's getting picked up full court, or excuse me, right at the half court by 2 defenders. They're going to see if he can get through him. He's going to get a screen, finding the open man on the wing now, down low to the corner. Now back to the wing, inside looking, open man. Garnett just double team no matter what. Wide open Humphrey. Off the mark to the right. Does not capitalize on that open shot. Back to Gledhill now. Gledhill in the transition. Throws it away, though. A little bit of a miscue there. Does not find his guy in Hudson Gledhill. Will be Redhawk basketball forcing the turnover. Subbing into the game now, Johnny Garcia. And we're going to have a timeout here by the Archers. All tied up at 32. We have ourselves a ball game here, Kennedy, and we will be back shortly right after this quick break.
Our students and their families deserve whatever financial challenges come your way. Visit GESA, GESA.com to learn how to make your money.
Yeah, so I just made a comment in chat, and I used to run a shooting clinic, a week-long shooting clinic before we played a season full of elementary school basketball. And one thing that I noticed about the Red Hawk shooters is they look down at the ball when they get it in their hands instead of looking up the rim. They almost never look at the rim before they release the basketball. And that's maybe one of the reasons why they're not shooting really well tonight, not at a high percentage.
And know before you go for all the details.
Okay, thank you for that, Kennedy. The Redhawks maintain the ball. Do not get the backcourt violation here. 12 seconds remaining on the shot clock here. Looking for a shot. Finding a wide open man in the corner. Going to take a deep three off the mark. Short, though. But O-board yet again. Second chance opportunity on the reload here. This one is good. Great confident three there from Johnny Garcia.
There we go. He was looking straight at the rim when he caught the ball in his hands. Beautiful shot. Beautiful.
Decide to slow down, set up an offense. And now it's Gledhill. Looking inside to his older brother, Hudson Gledhill gets it done. Or excuse me, sorry, Hudson Gledhill finds Jake down low for the finish there. Now the Redhawks looking to respond after that bucket. Getting inside to the paint, little right-hand floater off the mark, a little bit deep. Summit tipping around, but instead it's the Redhawks coming with it, and now they come down with it. Great defensive rebound here, a little handsy down low. Refs letting them play, though. Summit now in the transition. They have numbers. finding a man down low. He's going to get pushed. Tipped out of bounds, though, off the Redhawks. Great hustle play to try to save that one. We have a substitution here for the Redhawks. It will be number 22, Parker Rivas, subbing into the game. Number 24, Hudson Zesson, will take a seat. Archers now to inbound. Back up top now. Good ball movement here early. Gledhill now driving inside, looking to use that size. Using the right hand. Won't go. Trying to fight for an offensive rebound. Tips it out of bounds. So great hustle to try to make the play. It will be Red Hawk basketball going the other way. Leading scorer of the night is Jake Gledhill with 22, matching his number. See if Aylen Garnett can get things going on offense here. Again, being picked up immediately at half court in a double team format. Trying to get open, finds his man though, down low on the baseline, looking inside. Set swinging it cross court, a little bit of an errant pass, but tipped out of bounds, luckily by the Archers. Redhawks will maintain possession of the basketball with 16 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Tyler Pumphrey to inbound. Just throws it backcourt to Garnett. Almost gets it stolen away, but maintains possession. Almost being triple teamed there. Good ball movement. We're going to take an open shot here. Deep three off the mark. Rebound is stuffed down low by Gledhill, but he's fighting back for it. It's like Gledhill coming up with it after that great block. Good ball movement now here from Summit, trying to find open people down low. Great dish. Way up in the air. A little bit of an air ball. Should be a travel call there, and we do get that travel call. That's the correct assessment there. Red Hawk basketball going the other way. Great defensive possession there from the Red Hawks. Force the turnover. 35-34. Touchet finding themselves with a 1-point lead here with 2:32 remaining in the third quarter. Garnett trying to eye up a three. Does not take it though. Ball now on the baseline. Swing it back up to the wing. Now inside. Finding a wide open man. Tries to drive to the rack. Throws it off the bottom of the backboard. Archer's coming up with that one. Gledhill now in the transition, being picked up. He's going to get by pretty easily, though, using that size to his advantage. And the brother, Hudson Gledhill, with the ball on the wing. So kicks it out up top to Luke Forrest. Forrest looking to drive inside, back to Gledhill. Gledhill looking for any sort of opportunity. Finds Caden Brady now. Caden Brady gets stuffed down low by Aylen Garnett. Summit, though, fighting for the rebound. Shot clock should not have reset there. Did not hit the rim. And blocked again by Aylen Garnett. He's doing it all for the Redhawks. He gets his fourth block of the night, Kennedy. And he's going to take a three. Oh, just off the mark there. The crowd would have erupted had that one dropped. Luckily, though, coming up with that one is the O board. But now Archers poke it away and end up with the ball. Gledhill now in the transition. Gledhill going to go all the way. Right-hand lay will not drop. The tip-in opportunity put back by his brother. Hudson, though, however, is good. Archers finding themselves now with a 1-point lead. Let's see if Aylen Garnett can go to work. A little step through, right-hand lay, a little short, trying to follow his board, tipped out of bounds. We're going to say off of Aylen Garnett, it will be Archer basketball. We're going to have two substitutions now for the Touchet Redhawks. We have Pumphrey checking in the game, and we have Hudson Zesson. Archers now looking to keep the pressure up on offense. And they do so. Swinging now down low to the baseline, back up top. And stolen away by Garnett. Garnett now on the transition, see if he can make something happen using that size. Going down low, right-hand lay, it's good! Aylen Garnett with a tough finish down low to regain the lead. Time winding down here in the third quarter. We have an open lay here. Gledhill's lay will not drop. Going to fight here down low. Caden Brady.
How was that not a foul on Aylen's layup at the other end after the steal? How was that not a foul? That's ridiculous.
Wald is rocking here, Kennedy, as the Touchet crowd is loving it. Aylen Garnett, all eyes on him. Picked up immediately at half court by two men yet again. He's going to find himself a screen. He's going to pull up from way downtown. Off the mark, though, a little bit short there. This kid takes some shots, Kennedy, that I don't think I've ever seen anybody take. And I can't believe I'm saying it, but I'm confident that he's going to make it every time he pulls up.
Yeah, he also, like, to build on what you said, he makes some shots that I've never seen anyone make. And it's just a joy to watch, a 13-year-old, like, play at such a high level.
Hold that thought as the Archers have a fast break opportunity here, but do not convert, though. Redhawks coming down with that one. Time expiring in the third quarter, 18 remaining. See if they can slow down the game here and get the last shot. Taking it up top to number 2, Cooper Pumphrey, swinging outside to the wing. Finds this guy, Isai Preciado. Right up top to Isai Preciado, gets blocked at the line. And our last opportunity would have been good.
How was that not a foul?
Did not go in. We have ourselves a ball game here, Kennedy. It is 37-36. We will be back shortly after this quick ad.
I get so frustrated with the officiating sometimes, and I know other coaches do too. So I'm not unusual in that regard. I was never, when I was a middle school coach and an elementary school coach, I never got kicked out of a game. I did get teed up once, but that 3-point attempt was absolutely a foul. And the layup on the other end after the steal was absolutely a foul. Like, he ended up on the ground, and just because a player ends up on the ground, on the floor, doesn't mean it's a foul, but that was a foul. That was a foul. And I can't go back and rewind it. This is a live stream, so we can't go back and watch it now. We can go back and watch it later, and maybe I will tomorrow, because that was a foul. That should be an and one. So this is a team game. The team has to play defense. The team has to rebound. Oh, wow. The break is over already. Man, these quarter breaks are so short. Like, so short. Here we go. Back live.
Let's get a score and time update brought to you by EliSportsNetwork.com. Always an 100% free sports website.
Getting right back into it, though. The Redhawks with the steal. Garnet on the fast break and drive to the hole. Left-handed finish. Aylen Garnett, acrobatic finish down low. Gets a layup to drop. He's up to 20 points.
Good defensive call by the coach.
Picking up now defensively are the Redhawks.
Awesome defensive call by the coach.
Looking for
go into
down
a trap.
Wide open. Not going to guard him. He's going to pull up. Does not get it to drop, though. Caden Brady off the mark there. Aylen Garnett bringing in yet another rebound. Aylen Garnett, though, finds Preciado up top. Preciado now on the wing, looking inside, back down to the baseline. Pumphrey taking a 3 off the mark there. Rebounded, though, offensively by the Redhawks. Pumphrey back up to Preciado. Preciado looking for Garnett, finds him. Not as much pressure on him. See if Garnett can make something happen here. He's giving him work, Kennedy, trying to lose the defender. Finds the man open in the corner in Pumphrey. Pumphrey taking another 3, and this one is good. Pumphrey from downtown.
Triple time.
Aylen Garnett to see that.
Wow.
Court.
What a
Now
shot.
the Archers in the half court here, down 6, finding themselves in a little bit of a deficit. Looking to get Gledhill involved down low, and he's off the mark there. But another offensive rebound. Brady with the putback, does not get it to drop. Redhawks coming up with this one. Preciado now being pressured, though, but he's just going to break the press by dribbling up the court. Finding Pumphrey on the wing. Pumphrey back up to Preciado. Preciado now finding his man up top. A little bit of a pump fake there. Driving to the hole. Right-hand lay will not drop. Tipped away. Offensive rebound now. Preciado fighting here for the Redhawks. Garnett going to take a timeout here. Try to slow down play here. Go over a game plan. Maybe set up an offensive set, Kennedy. We will be back here shortly after this quick break.
Wow. That was an exciting minute and a half of basketball. Holy cow. I can't keep track of the stats. Like, I can't run a live stream and keep track of Aylen's stats, but unreal, whatever they are. Steals, not just scoring. Like, Aylen's not just scoring, he's defending, he's getting steals, he's getting rebounds. He's just got a magnet to the ball. Like, he just knows where the ball's at all times. I think he had like 2 blocks in a row on one of the Archers' last possessions. Like, he blocked a shot, they got the rebound. Oh, there he goes. Okay, hold on. I'm turning back up.
Finding Garnett, their go-to guy, down low. Now let's see if Brady can make something happen in the transition. Back up to Gledhill. Gledhill looking inside for older brother. Does not have him open down low, though. Good ball movement here from the Archers. See if they can respond. Down 8 here in the fourth quarter. Down low now, we're going to have an offensive foul. Push off by number 13, Hudson Gledhill.
Nice charge take, number 24. Nice charge.
Late as the Archers find themselves
Wow.
down 8. First foul of the quarter, his second personal of the night. All eyes on Aylen Garnett here. See if he can make some more magic happen.
They have two guys meeting him at the half-court line.
Double teamed immediately. Preciado now looking for an open man. Going to dribble outside to the left here. A little spin move. Finds his guy, though. Driving down low to the rack. Going to be tipped out of bounds here. Off the Redhawks. It will be Archer basketball going the other way. Got to start to think that Summit Classical is going to need a score here. See if Brady can get things going for them. Instead, kicks it back up top to Gledhill. Gledhill looking for Forrest. Doesn't have him. Tries to get himself back out to Forrest now. Now back to Gledhill. Gledhill swinging to little brother down low. Tries to drive. Doesn't have it. Gledhill dribbling, looking to get inside. Use that size advantage, but loses it. Out of bounds. Redhawk basketball. Great defensive possession to force the turnover there. Redhawks doing an excellent job of bringing the intensity on defense, Kennedy, when it matters most. Aylen Garnett now already getting picked up. Two guys on him per usual. He's going to get a screen, though. He's going to have an open look at 3, and he connects. Of course he connects. That's the most open look he's had all night. Aylen Garnett up to 25 on the night.
Gosh.
More than half of his team's points here.
Ice water in
See if
his
the Archers can
veins.
respond. They need to desperately here.
That was
Down 9, finding themselves in a
crazy.
big hole. Gledhill looking to respond with a 3 of his own, and he airballs way off the mark. It's going to be Redhawk basketball. We're going to have a substitution for the Redhawks. Number 22, Parker Reed is checking into the game. Number 11, Tyler Pumphrey coming out to take a seat. Timeout by the Archers. Kennedy, what do you think the Archers are going to go over here at this break?
I think they just need to be extremely explosive. You need to run. You need to play tough defense. You have to work. You have to get it all done. You don't really have the choice now. You just need to go out there and do.
They got to go to work, Kennedy, as they find themselves down 11 here with only 4:44 remaining in this ball game. Going to be a tough hill to climb back here. As we roll some highlights, we see the three-point has been very, very prevalent this second half for the Redhawks. Humphrey getting it done, and there's Garnett down low with the right hand. And these guys are doing it all, man. Garnett's giving them work down low. Ball movement's excellent. There's the play they draw up after that timeout, and he finishes with the right. And then this deep 3 was a dagger. Silenced the Archer crowd here. But yeah, no, Kennedy, I think Summit Classical coming back here, they gotta bring the intensity a little bit more on defense. There's too many open looks for the Redhawks. And maybe stray away from double teaming Aylen Garnett. I know he's such a factor, but he's just carrying them up, always finding the open man, it seems, here on offense because of that double team. See if this timeout did anything for the Archers coming back from this break. Number 24, Hudson Zestin to inbound now for the Redhawks.
I guarantee you the Archers' game plan hasn't changed.
Garnett.
Stop Aylen Garnett. That's the game
They have
plan.
not changed up their game plan. Double teaming him already.
Told ya.
Finding the man on the wing there. Now inside. Might have been tipped there. We're going to see what we call here. No, we're going to go with an air ball. No tip. It will be Archer basketball going the other way.
Gotta hit those elbow jumpers. 15 foot. Gotta hit those
Brady
elbow
now
jumpers.
on the dribble, looking to make something happen for Summit Classical. And a winner-go-home game for all the marbles here, Kennedy. Driving inside now. Forrest finding Gledhill up top. Gledhill back to Forrest. Forrest finds older brother Gledhill down low. Tipped out of bounds by the Redhawks. Redhawks doing a great job of closing in on the paint whenever Gledhill gets it down low. They've held him to 0 points this half so far after he put up 22 in the first. Pretty remarkable stuff to limit a guy to that. So he's going to try and eye up a 3. Does not have it. Swinging it cross court to his younger brother Gledhill. Pulls up and gets that one to go. Hudson Gledhill is good from the mid-range. Only down
See, that's
9
a shot
points
that
with 4 minutes
Touchet
remaining
just
now.
missed from the
More
elbow.
hope at the for the Archers here. Redhawks doing a great job moving the ball around here. Now up on the wing. Down low, Humphrey. A little bit of a pump fake back up. Top here, we have number 15 at
Aylen's got to move.
Stolen away by
Aylen can't
Summit.
stand in
Gledhill
one
now on the
spot.
fast break. Big size advantage.
gotta move
Poked
against
away by
Redhawks.
Preciado. Great defensive effort there to get the steal. Now Aylen Garnett charging down the court. Right-hand leg will not go, though. But he comes up with the rebound fighting. Gets it poked away, though, by Brady. Brady coming up with it now. Gledhill in the transition. Going to try and slow things down. Maybe get a look now. Swings to Forrest. Forrest back up to Gledhill. Gledhill swings it up top. Now to the wing is Brady. Brady kicking it up top. Back to Gledhill. Gledhill looking for his brother down low. He's going to take a three of his own. A little bit deep off the mark, though. Fighting for the rebound, though, offensively. We're going to have a tie-up here. Should be a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Redhawks, so it will be their ball. We're going to have a couple subs here. Kennedy, number 12 and number 11 for the Redhawks. Tyler Pumphrey and Johnny Garcia checking into the game.
3 minutes to go, people. 3:07, 9-point lead.
Archers finding themselves in an 11-point deficit here, 9-point deficit here at Arte Wald. Gonna have to try and stop the prevalent Aylen Garnett. Down low, though, Preciado gonna take a three off the mark, but luckily gets the O board. Now rebounded in. Maybe a foul call, did not get the whistle, but instead converting on the right-handed lay is Hudson Zessin. Great job to fight through contact there and get that one to drop. Now Brady down court, looking for an open man, finds Gledhill in the paint, and he's getting triple teamed immediately, tries to throw, find a pass, does not have it. Now on the fast break is the Redhawks. A little bit of a travel there, kind of lifted the foot. It will be Archer basketball going back the other way.
A little bit of a travel is like being a little bit
2:33
pregnant.
remaining here at Arte Wald.
Either you did or you
Down
didn't.
to the wire here, Kennedy. Summit Classical finding themselves in an 11-point deficit. Brady now bringing up the ball for Summit Classical. Finds Gledhill. Gledhill kicks it up top to Forrest. Forrest finding Brady. Now inside to Gledhill. Gledhill, good dish there. Finds his guy. Trying to drive to the rack. Your right-handed finish will go. That's good from Luke Forrest, 4-2. Archer's only down 9 here. See if they can make some magic happen. Aylen Garnett looking to slow down the game. Run off as much time as possible here. He's going to drive left-handed, try and get inside. Finds the man down low. Great dish. Coming up with it, though, maintains possession of it. Aylen Garnett wanted to pull a three there, but he's going to drive baseline, maybe go up and under the rim. Does not get it to drop. Rebounded by the Archers.
Oh, hit that layup.
Brady now
Hit
on
that
the
reverse
board.
layup, Aylen.
Coach telling him to move the floor here. Taking a wide open three in transition. Banks it in. Crucial three here late. Archers only down 6. Great response there from Hudson Gledhill. to get the three
Aylen
to
just
drop.
missed a
He's up to
reverse
9 on the
layup
night.
that he usually hits.
Timeout from the Redhawks. Try and slow the momentum down. We will be back shortly after this quick break.
So we're at 6 points with how much left? That just disappeared. I think we're like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. We're definitely under 2 minutes, maybe a minute 40. So that's 2 possessions, especially when you can bank in 3-pointers like that. This is a tight game still. Okay, don't count it yet. Got to play defense. You got to rebound. And you got to hit your reverse layups, Aylen. Come on, buddy. 1:41. There's a minute and 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There was a huge 3-pointer hit about a minute ago, though. That was a huge
I'd like to welcome
3-pointer.
you back to this state matchup between Touchet and Summit Classical. Coming down to the wire here in a winner-go-home game. Minute 41 remaining. Classical finding themselves in a 6-point deficit. Aylen Garnett using that size advantage to get past midcourt. Driving inside, and we're going to have a foul on the ground here. Should be on number 12, Luke Forrest of the Archers.
I can't believe that all the fouls they call are not shooting fouls on Aylen. He's in the process of putting up a shot. He feels
Aylen
the
Garnett
contact and he
bounce
puts up
on
a
the
shot.
baseline for the Redhawks.
Like, that's a shooting foul.
In a
He should be
box
at the line right
formation
now.
set here. Garnett finds his guy, luckily. The ball movement. Ooh, tipped away there, though, but luckily coming up with his Isai Preciado for the Redhawks.
By the time the shot clock winds down, we should be around a
Preciado
minute
now gives
left.
it to Garnet.
If
Garnet
they use
looking to go
the
to
whole
work.
shot
Back
clock.
up to Preciado. Preciado looking to just like dwindle down the time on the clock, Kennedy. Trying to take a smart shot, and Garnett's going to go to the rack all the way, right-handed finish, weaving in and out, dodging everybody, getting to the hole, Kennedy. That is a crucial lay here. Now it's a 3-possession game.
It's actually a good foul.
Here.
That's actually a good foul.
That one. Wild up here. Preciado.
They're not in the bonus
foul.
yet. That was a good
Only
foul.
first of the quarter there, so no foul trouble. Minute and 4 seconds remaining here in this ball game. Up top to Gledhill. Gledhill from way downtown. That's short. Off the mark. Second chance fighting, though, for the O-board. It's his brother. He comes up with it. Gledhill now eyeing up a three. Finds a guy wide open. Brady. And stuffed down low by Garnet. Doing it on offense. Doing it on defense. Garnet going to call a timeout here. Make sure nothing gets out of hand here. Slow down the game. Wow, Kennedy. We got ourselves a ball game here. 8 points, 46.8 remaining on the clock. We will head here shortly back after this quick break.
Holy mackerel. This is a good game. This is an amazing game. Wow. I don't know what the coach for the Archers is telling them right now, but he's a little bit agitated. Oh man, I can't wait to see the stats from this game. It's so funny that the announcers for the other team recognize stop Aylen Garnett. That's our game plan. Stop Aylen Garnett. All right, here we go.
Aylen Garnett now in the backcourt looking to break the press here. Picked up immediately. He's weaving in and out, dodging every defender, though, and he's going to be fouled by number 13, Hudson Gledhill. Only their third foul of the quarter, so no bonuses yet. Got to think, though, with time dwindling down in an 8-point deficit, though, that they're going to have to commit a couple more fouls to slow down that clock.
John, these guys got to get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
Garnett, leading scorer of the game, 27 on the night. Preciado on the inbound. He's going to be fouled.
I mean, if you got a 9 o'clock game to play, then you got to be up at 6. You got to get on the bus by 7. You got to be there by 8.
Still scoreless in
you got to have some good breakfast. Complex carbs like oatmeal.
Finding up a man in the corner now. He's going to be fouled immediately. That's number 24, Hudson Zesson. He will head to the line since that's the 5th foul committed. Chance to add on to their already 8-point lead. If he can knock both of these down, Kennedy, it will be a 10-point game, making it a 4-possession game. With only 38.2 remaining, you got to think the Archers' chances of winning here are very, very, very slim. As the first one does drop towards Zesson, as he's up to 5 on the night. Archers now, or excuse me, the Redhawks now step in to the key. Digs in on the second here. And it is good. So it's a 4-possession game with only 38 seconds remaining. Archer's going to need a miracle here. Quickly running up the court, though. Going to take a pull-up 3 in Brady. Brady way off the mark with an air ball. Fighting, though, gets the O-board. Gledhill now fadeaway tray. Another air ball. Summit has to play fast, and they are playing fast. Gledhill now open, gets the pump fakes. This reload will not go. Gledhill now on the putback. Midi is good. 2 points. Going to have a timeout here by the Archers, finding themselves in an 8-point hole here. We will be back quickly after this short timeout break.
So 8 points with 17-ish seconds left. Yeah, just got to take care of business. They put up a few threes there. They missed the mark twice, like I think 2 air balls in a row, which, I mean, you're just trying to get it up there and get it in the rim, get it in the hoop. All right. So we're playing at 9 in the morning. I think I might be able to broadcast that too. I definitely plan on it. Like, Aylen is so fun to watch. And it's clear that by now everybody has figured out that the game plan is stop Aylen Garnett. But he's had some teammates step up tonight, and that's really cool. In the first half, they didn't rebound very well, and they missed a lot of threes. They didn't rebound and shoot and play defense very well in the first half. Clearly they changed for the second half. They got better in the second half at those things. You know what's amazing is that Aylen's teammates know that he's the guy to get the ball to also, and they do. But they also know when it's their time to step up. It's when it's their time to play defense, when it's their time to rebound, when it's their time to knock down free throws, like we just saw 2 free throws knocked down by one of his teammates. This isn't the Aylen Garnett show. This is a team effort, and the whole team came together in the second half. And Aylen stepped up as well, but just an amazing second half to watch. Amazing second half.
Now on the second, and of course, is good. Summit Classical got to move fast here. Inbounding to Brady. Brady dribbling up the court here. Time winding down. About 10 seconds remaining. Brady going to pull a 3. Off the mark short. Aylen Garnett with the rebound, and this should seal it here at Art Day Wall. Touchet prevails, pulling away. Final score, 55-45. Touchet will advance to the next round of the state championship.
It's time to wrap up this broadcast with the Alderson Awards West postgame show. For trophies, awards, t-shirts, and so much more, go to aldersons.net for their full catalog. Aiden, what'd you like from this game?
Kennedy, I loved 2 players, but one of them stood out the most to me in Aylen Garnett. I mean, as an 8th grader, giving these guys work like that is so impressive to me. I've not seen somebody ever take the shots that he had. And like I said earlier on the broadcast, be confident that he's going to make them. I saw him pull up from the logo here, and so we're going to look at some of these stats here. Lots of shots chucked from beyond the arc. 52 total 3-pointers pulled, and only 12 of those dropping. But ultimately, the Redhawks shooting much better from the field, 35.6 to the Archers' 28.4. And in a state basketball game, Kennedy, you can't shoot
33-pointer
shot at all, and you're not going to win a game. And their 16 turnovers really stand out to me as well. Although they did outboard them by 11, the difference of 5 turnovers most likely led to transition buckets.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree with you more. They're definitely, whatever team wins the turnover battle normally wins, but it doesn't happen all the time. And always it's like this, where Touchet just has a really talented player as well as a really talented squad. And that's just how it typically works. And that's how it worked at this point.
Yeah, and that puts a wrap on the Awards West postgame show. Again, the final score was 55-45, Touchet pulling away with it. We will be right back after this quick break to announce our MVP of the game.
We're going to come back for that MVP announcement because hopefully they'll have stats for Aylen Garnett.
The opioid crisis is
I want to
real,
see those.
and many families are dealing with this insidious.
Oh, man, that was such a good turnaround for them in the second half. I love it when a team recognizes their weaknesses and they work to improve them, and that's what happened in the first half to the second half. They were down by 5 and they won by 10. I mean, that's impressive in and of itself. Like, that's a good team turnaround. Oh yeah, I'm excited for them too. So we're gonna air it. So that's 9 o'clock in the morning. I would assume that's Pacific because they're in the state of Washington. So that would be 12 o'clock Eastern. We're gonna air that game too. Yeah. So Trace on the case says, I think they were nervous in the first half. Could be. And then Aylen found his groove, and then everybody found the groove. But the big thing is they started playing defense and they started rebounding in the second half. Like, I think the rebounding differential in the first half was double digits. And then they closed it to, I think, under double digits in the second half. So we'll see. We will see tomorrow. John says Lumion Tulaip. I don't know how to pronounce all these names. Sarah, hey, Sarah's dropping in. Sarah, we just watched a really exciting high school basketball game with Aylen Garnett, who is an 8th grader playing varsity basketball and just broke the Washington State record for single season scoring. And played tonight and in state playoffs. They were behind by 5 at halftime. They came back and they won by 10 in the end. Max, what do you mean by that? How much does Aylen have this game? I got to know what you were trying to ask. Aylen he's a player. Like, boom. He just hit an NBA 3 there. You saw on the highlights. He has this game. He has this game like very few players we've seen in the past. Yeah, Sarah, I'm a huge high school basketball fan, and and Aylen, by all accounts, is a tremendous kid. He is an 8th grader playing varsity basketball, and he just broke the state record for points in a season. Like, how crazy is that? And not by like a little bit. Like, the previous record was like 36 points in a game, and that was by a senior that went on to play in the NBA. He's an 8th grader that averaged 41 plus points a game. Like, he's going to be something, and y'all are going to come back and look at my video after a while. Oh, it looks like they just dropped out. It looks like they just dropped out. So it's just going to be me talking right now about how much I love this kid and watching him play. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There we are. It's Charlie. It's Charlie talking about high school basketball. Oh, what's his points after the game? I don't know. That's a good question. I honestly don't know. I didn't keep track. I cannot keep track of the stat book and doing a live stream at the same time. So we're going to go for tonight. We're going to look for this. I think John said 9 a.m., so that would be 12 Eastern. We're going to watch their next playoff game. Oh, points per game. Points per game. John. Aylen averaged over 41 points per game. I think it was like 41.6. And the previous record was like 36 points per game. So he like blew it out of the water by like 5 points per game as an 8th grader playing varsity basketball. Like, that's insane. That's nuts. And tons of steals, tons of rebounds, tons of assists. Like, he just an amazing athlete, an amazing basketball player, and by all accounts, an amazing kid. Yeah. Okay.
While we're waiting for this countdown to finish, I'm just going to really quickly show.
Why is my phone going off? All right. My phone's done. We're going to wrap it up for tonight. The game's over. The game's over. We'll tune back in tomorrow for the next playoff game because I think they're in the one and done. Right. Yeah. I pulled that up on Max Preps, Trace. I pulled that up on Max Preps at the beginning of the show, like what his stats are. Like, he's top 3 in the country for points per game as an 8th grader playing varsity. He's going to go on to do big things. And he's, by all accounts, he's a good student. He's a good kid. He's got great parents. So we'll talk more about it later. Everybody have a wonderful night. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you on the other side.
find you a seat. Grab yourself a cup of joe and put up your feet. Let's talk about the latest news and all about true crime. We can make a difference if we put in the time. Good evening, come and find you a seat. Grab yourself a cup of joe and put up your feet. Let's talk about the latest news and all about true crime. We can make a difference if we put in the time. If we put in the time. Yeah. Good evening, come and find you a seat. Grab yourself a cup of joe and put up your feet. Let's talk about the latest news and all about true crime.